My B-Swap 95 Civic sometimes doesn't start. For various reasons recently, I have replaced all the starting components, all fuses, relays, I've checked all the circuits, everything is good. The last thing to check is the computer. All right, I'm in the Civic, the 95 Civic with the B18 in it, and I go to start it and the fuel pump does not prime. I've been waiting to see if it's a computer issue because I've traced out all the wiring to see if I had an issue there, and so far I haven't. So I'm going to swap out the computer. So this is the computer for the D16, and that is the messed up computer that came with the donor Integra that I got from the auction. The car was running when it got hit, so we'll see if that one even works anymore. It's in terrible shape. All right, so I'm just going to disconnect those and plug them into another computer. All right, this raggedy one, last connection. If this works, I'm going to open it up and see if I can clean it, but I am not optimistic about this bad boy. All right, let's see if that computer works. Straight away it works. It looks bad, but it works. So when I get back, I'm going to try and clean it up and see if I can use it. Well, I said it works. Let's see if I have any drivability issues, but the car did start right up, so I think it's good. So I just drove, I don't know, 10-ish miles, and this computer idles better than my previous one. The previous one was from a DA Integra. Even though it's a B18, it's slightly different. But for now, this computer is running better. Again, this is the one that was for this engine, but so far so good. So I drove it a lot to test it. This is a nighttime start. Let's see. There it went. I'm golden. Even after a bunch of starts, I'm still not completely confident in this computer because I know it has water damage and there's something rattling on the inside. So I'm going to try and crack it open and see what's going on. Way too cold for me. Days like today, I'm worried about breaking this, and I just replaced it. See if I can pull this out without a screwdriver. Hey babe, if I work on this thing on like a cookie sheet, can I do it inside? It's that messed up computer. I need to clean it up. I'll show you. My wife said I can do it in here as long as I don't make a mess. But listen. Yeah, there's something moving around in there. That's why I almost threw this thing away. Even though I have permission to work on it inside, I'm gonna see how much I can clean off of this surface rust before I take it apart. There's been a reaction right here. I don't know if you can tell, but this is starting to bow a little bit. So maybe the thing to do is see if I can replace this housing with one of the other housing. And then of course, find a way to transfer the sticker. Maybe that's the way to go. And this one looks most like it. There's some differences, but it looks pretty close. So I'm gonna try this one. But it looks like any of them will work, but I'm gonna try this one. Let the fun begin. Uh-oh, it's not looking good already. Let's see if I can get one of these out. So, a lot of people don't know this, and I didn't till recently. There are different, shall I say, Phillips drivers, and the JIS, Japanese Industrial Standard, I believe that's what that means, is slightly different than traditional Phillips, and it fits these perfectly. So let's see if it works for this one. Still doesn't look like it's gonna work for this one, but let's try this one. All right, that one's free. But this one is just giving me issues. You know what, let's go for it. Got it. Yeah, it's doesn't want to come out. There we go. There was a sticking point. Go figure. All right, the first look inside. Yeah, I don't know if I can save this. I'm gonna replace these so I know that these are the ones for the outer plate. And look at this. And there's more. There's more that's shaking around in there. And I really don't know how these things go together. So I'm gonna take off the back cover as well. Starting with the most difficult one. And it doesn't want to move. It doesn't want to move either. Let's see if I can get the other ones to move. All right, let's go for it again. Yeah, I just fully stripped it. That should be deep enough to pull it off. No, it's still not coming off. Keep drilling a little more. That definitely did it because there's the head of the screw. Let's go back inside. Yes, that is remarkable. Everything seems to be in pretty good shape on the circuit board. And this is where I don't want to mess anything up. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws holding the circuit board to the frame and another one up here. So I'm going to be careful taking those off. This one makes me nervous. But I got it moving. I think that should release the board from the frame. I'm just looking, making sure I'm not missing anything. Except for maybe this needs to, what is that? Does that come out? All right. See if I just push on one side, will it free itself? And it does. And you can see the degree that this got, yeah, I'm assuming that's water, maybe even salt water damage. Thankfully, it minimally affected the circuit board. I'm gonna try and wipe it off a little bit. Got a bit of isopropyl alcohol. Let's see if it helps clean this up a bit. Do we have Q-tips?
No.
All right. You sure?
You can check.
All right. I'll make a screwdriver Q-tip. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. That's as aggressive as I want to get with this. I don't want to go too crazy because I know it was working at least before I took everything apart. So now, let's take this apart, see if we can swap it over. And this one is pristine, go figure. Look at that, that's perfect. And when I push, I'm pushing right up here or right in the middle. Oh, this one's really stuck on there, babe. Eek. So maybe this is just an area of the car that sees moisture. So I'm gonna check my car out, clean this up a little bit, and install the new one. Between the two, the way they're mounted, the only difference I saw was that the B18 one had this little plastic part that went with the voltage regulator that is right there when it gets screwed in, and this one didn't. So I'm gonna use the one that came with the B18 one. All right, let's see if this goes in nicely. Crazy when you think about it. As each day goes by, there are less and less of these in the world. They're able to be used, you know?
Yeah.
Cars get junked, get scrapped. That's why it's like, it's bittersweet when I find a car in a junkyard. It's like, oh great, I get the parts I want. But oh damn, wait a minute, am I missing a screw? Oh no, this one doesn't go here. Now that looks way better, but the sticker doesn't match the computer. So I'm gonna see if I can fix that. Oh no, it's really on there. Success. Damn, I thought I was recording this one, but I got the sticker off of this one as well. And I did a better job. The adhesive is probably no longer good, but I can get some tape and stick over it. You know what? That is not a bad job. We'll get some clear tape, stick over it. Then I think I can put it back in the car. Well, I cannot find the clear tape. Now it's time to go test the car and see if I messed anything up. And while I was doing that, my wife was putting together a different kind of puzzle. Or shall I say, a puzzle. Pretty cool, huh? I do not want to go out there All right, let's see. Is everything still good? Looks like it. Fantastic. Now I'm gonna go back inside because I don't like the cold. With my Civic now starting reliably, I'm going to drive it a lot because I have lots of work to do on other cars. If you would like to follow along as I continue to improve and modify my Civic, hit subscribe. If you would like to see the things I've already done to it and the work I've done on other cars, check out the playlists. They'll be in the description. Thanks for watching. Take care.